work lately, haven't we? Let's grab some new commissions to keep our momentum up. Off to the Adventurers Guild we go! Who knows? Maybe Catherine already has something lined up.
I don't know why for a minute there I thought fucking Paimon was speaking in Japanese. I was like, what the fuck?
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
But no. Anyway, hello everyone, Tiniestofchibis here, and we are back with Genshin Impact. So here's the dealio. I haven't played in a bit. It's been a hot minute. I am on the fence if I should pull for Yarlin, 'cause she's pretty damn cool. But child is hot. But Yarlin's pretty cool. I like her. She's pretty neat. So like, I don't know. A lot of shit has happened. This week is man, this week is kind of like, it seems like it's a test right now. Because Lord knows I am not amused with the bullshittery that is this week for me. Like, a lot of bad shit has been happening. I do not enjoy it. I am not amused. It's just like, it's one thing after another, and it's relatively annoying and tiring, and I am not, like, to put it simply, I'm just not having a fun time right now, you know? No, that was right. Because, like, first day of work was crap. Second day that I was supposed to go into work, I woke up with a really awful migraine to the point where I couldn't go to work, so I called in and then I called in for dinner as well, because I do two different shifts. I do lunch and dinner, so I called in for work, and then today I went in, and then they 72-houred me, which is basically where they're forcing me to go to work on my days off, which is bullshit. And
this realm is true.
From what I've heard, they can force you to go into work twice a month on your days off, which is bullshit. And they make you sign the paper that says you're going to come in. And I was like, I have fucking plans this week, so why the fuck do I need to come in? It's not my goddamn and honestly, it's not my fucking fault that these fuckers cannot fucking schedule people, or, you know, they hire these shitty ass people, or even the fucking fact
if you ever have
that, you know, they have shitty ass supervisors and fucking management that continues to chase away the new people. So how's that my fault? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is the new event, which I'm not doing right now. This is the one that I'm going to do right now. I got time to that one. So I'm gonna do this. Yay, go. Whatever. It's in Inazuma, so I know where it is. If I'm not mistaken, it takes place in Rito, but I'm going to go to Inazuma City first, and then work from there. And then my stomach hurts, man. It's like, I made spaghetti some time ago, and I added too much salt to the water for the noodles, so the noodles are very, very salty. It is very, very, like, it hurts my stomach to eat it. But I made it, and thus I shall eat it. Oh, and today, which sucked, because, like, besides getting 72 houred and shit, because apparently, since somebody stole stuff from, not even from my fucking building, supposedly somebody from a different building for the company and shit, stole something, or somebody said stole, and another person said that they bought illegal substances to work and had it in their locker. And I'm not too sure which one it really is, and honestly, I don't give a shit. What I am unamused with is that because of that bullshit, I can't have a locker. Because some dumbass fucked up, and then I can't have a locker. So they were at first saying, oh, you know, we're gonna throw all your shit in the trash. If you don't have your stuff in a locker, we're gonna break your locker, and then we're gonna throw it all in the trash can.
Let's go see
And I was
what's
like,
happening.
what the fuck? That's illegal. You can't fucking do that shit. It pissed me off.
After all
And I
these
kept trying to
years,
fucking call
Senpai,
HR. Mind you,
was
yesterday I was
hoping it
trying
would
to call
never
HR,
come
and
to
I also
settling
got
this
fucking
with real swords.
ringtone the hell. But today it's also ringtone the fuck. And
Cut out that weak-sounding nonsense. Come on, it's between you and me. There can be only one victor.
Why are those two fighting on the road?
Someone else is here. Hey, get away from here, you two!
Yeah, we're disciples of the Kono Ito art, and are about to settle things with a duel. We don't want anyone getting in the way, especially outsiders like you who know nothing of the sword arts.
Whoa, come on now. You're the ones fighting in the middle of the road. And what do you mean, we know nothing of the sword arts? When it comes to wielding a sword, the traveler here is super strong.
So, you're just another person looking to steal our chance to compete. In that case, we'd better team up and deal with this outsider first. What say you, Senpai?
Sounds like a plan to me.
okay, so what was I with the rest?
What's up with these
yes.
guys? Oh,
So-
now they're suddenly charging at us. Ah, watch out!
I'm trying to fucking call HR
The
and
single
be like,
chance belongs to the Kono
tell them,
Ito
what
art.
the fuck is going on? You know, why are they fucking telling us this? You know, it's bullshit. So I had to take all my stuff out of my locker. Mind you, I walked to work because I don't have a fucking vehicle.
Cool it.
So I have to take the bus, and then from the bus I gotta take I gotta walk.
Dodge this.
There, right? And also, like, even if I didn't want to go to work today, I had to because I had a gang coming out. So that's mostly why I had to go to work.
Freeze.
Anyway, so
Gather.
here I am, you know, trying to call them, but they wouldn't fucking answer. So at that point I was like, you know what, fuck it. So I had to take a couple of the stickers and stuff that I had on my locker off and stuff, which was annoying. They're not gonna make me talk to anybody, right?
Myoto is so mysterious.
Do I have a Yato on this one? Do I have his Bando? No. No, I don't. I do not have his Bando. No, wait, I have... Oh, that reminds me, I got my pillowcase and I bought my pillow, so I need to wash them so I can have a Yato on my bed. Woo! Or not a Yato. Sorry, I don't know why I always call I hate them Yato. I mean, it's like, woo! Sorry, I hate them. But I need to level him up more. I'm almost there. I'm not I'm only at like 70 for okay, there we go. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, So,
Whew. You finally got them to stop. Hey, you two! This is all just a big misunderstanding. We're just passing through here. We didn't want to steal anything.
so yeah, I kind of made like a big deal about it. Like, I was like pissed. So like, I got all my shit together and I like went into the office and I put my stuff on like the manager's desk and I was like, I'm just gonna leave my stuff here because I don't know where to put it. And she was all like, well, you put it in the cubby. And I'm like, well, I have a lot of stuff that I don't trust it over there, and I want it to be safe. And she's all trying to say, well, you can't put it here because that's on top of a computer, and this and that. And I was like, okay. Then she's like, you can put it anywhere in here. And she's like, at this point, and then she's all, and so I ended up putting it under like a table and stuff like that. And she was trying to tell me, oh, well, you really shouldn't be like carrying, you don't really need all that stuff, and you know, you should just look like that. And I was like, but I have to carry a lot of stuff because I walk. I have to carry like feminine products, I have to carry my money and my so I can take the bus, and my ID to get on base, and then I have medication, and then I have freaking my umbrella, and then food. And mind you, I didn't even have my lunchbox today because today I was already planning to walk to the main BX, or the main, like, because I had to go to the GameStop. I probably spoiled, like, I've been trying to, well, whatever. Anyway, so like, I had to go to the GameStop. So that was like a good distance on a bit. So, like, I was just having all sorts of issues. And then mind you, when I did go to GameStop during my lunch, like, they told me, oh yeah, the pre-orders, we didn't get all the pre-orders from the warehouse. So, we don't have it.
Senpai, how could this
And I was
happen?
like, what the fuck?
This youngster completely overwhelmed
But yeah,
us
so
with only
basically,
a few moves.
after kind of making a bit of a big
I
deal,
thought this would be our chance
like,
to show
the
the
manager
power
and
of the
shit,
Kono
like,
Ito
after
art
work,
to the world.
after the shift,
Who knew we would be defeated before we
she
even
had
set
told
foot
me
in
and
the
another
arena.
person who are walkers, because
No need to say anymore.
we carry our stuff because
What
we
happened
have
here
a
only
lot of shit to
proves
carry.
that we're out of our depth.
It's not so much as we, you know,
Master
everybody
did
has, like,
always
their
tell us that
fucking,
no matter
you
how
know,
strong you may
their
become,
cars and stuff, but
there
we
is
walk.
always someone
So basically,
stronger.
it was like
But
they
we
told us,
didn't
oh
listen.
yeah, well,
As
it's
for
gonna
this
be
entry
where you
ticket, I'm afraid
can
that
have
no
a
matter which of
locker,
us use
but
it,
only for the shift. So
the results
basically,
would
it's
be
like
the
first
same.
come, first serve per
Wait,
shift.
what are you two mumbling about?
So
You
it's
guys
gonna
were
be
at each
kind
other's
of
throats
annoying,
just a moment
but at
ago.
least that's better than
I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. We're disciples
not
of
having
the Kono
any way
Ito
to put it.
art.
Because at least then
Just now, we were
we
about
have a
to duel
chance
to
of
see
maybe
who would
getting
enter
it. We
the
just have to
Warrior
get there
Spirit
first.
sword fighting exhibition. This competition is very important to any
So we'll see
practitioner
how
of
that
the
works
sword
out for
arts,
me.
and since we rarely see anyone pass through here, we mistook you for a competitor trying to steal our entry ticket. Just a moment, please. If it wasn't for you, I would have never realized my own inadequacy.
Like, yeah, so that was bullshit.
Right. Our fight just now
And
was a
then,
real
yeah, I got
eye-opener.
72 hours, which is
I
again
know now that I must
full
further
crap,
cultivate
because
both
I
my
don't
mind
want to be fucking
and
going
my
to work on my
swordsmanship.
days off, especially
Senpai,
when
I
I
have
already
an
have
idea.
fucking plans
Why don't we give the
to go
entry
hang
ticket to
out
her?
with family. And they're
Fine
then
by
they're
me.
of course like, oh
Only
well,
a
you
real
could
swordsman is qualified to
rearrange your
stand in the
schedule,
Warrior
and I'm like,
Spirit
why the
arena.
fuck should I rearrange?
We
Well,
still require
I say
more training.
I say that what I think, but I don't
Wait,
actually
wait,
say
wait.
that.
You mean you want
Because,
the
you know.
Traveler to compete instead of you?
I don't know. It's like one of those days. And then, like, mind you, they put me in like
It's
a
up
spot
to
I
you
did
if
not.
you want to join.
I mean, I don't mind.
Either way,
Don't get me wrong.
this entry ticket is useless
Today-
to us now. We bid you two farewell.
And like at first, I was like doing like, you know, putting the dishes into the little dishwasher thingy that we have.
And there they go. Just
And
like
mind
that.
you, there was only like 4 people
So
there,
what
so
do we
it
do
was
about this entry
not a
ticket
lot.
they left us?
And what aggravates me
Let Paimon see here.
is like midway, like
Warrior
during the
Spirit
shift, they
sword fighting
moved me to
competition,
doing things,
hosted
and
by
then
the Ashura
like
Commission.
doing like
Oh.
utensils
Since
and
it's
cups
being held
and
by the
stuff.
Yashiro Commission,
But everyone always
why don't we go
bitches
to the
whenever I'm
Kamisato
there
estate
because
and
they're like,
ask about it?
oh, you're like, you should let it get super full. Or they're like, oh, well, you need us, like, super duper scrub it before you put it in the thing. And I'm like, first off, if you only put the right amount of dishes, it'll get clean. And second of all, because I've tried to fucking hand wipe everything, but then they get mad at me. Everybody gets mad at me for all sorts of bullshittery, and it is annoying and aggravating, and I hate people, and I'm just like, blah. Oh.
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
The fuck was that? Yep.
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
Sorry, I was like going through my fucking YouTube thingies, and somebody like, you kind of hurt the guy, I think, where he does like a lot of YouTube short where he talks about stuff. It's in one it was like they asked like I guess people donate money for him and they ask him a question and shit, and then he answers it. Like
Traveler,
versus
Paimon,
shenanigans.
good to see you.
Like for video,
Unfortunately,
like
both the
for
commissioner
different
and Miss
types. Well, it's
Kamisato
mostly
are
video
out on
games
business for
and,
the day. They are not
like
here at the
comic
estate.
media.
Oh, we're not here to see them
But
today. Actually, we
oh,
were
and
hoping
there's
to
also
ask
some other
about
ones.
the Warrior Spirit sword fighting
Like,
exhibition.
I don't know what his name is,
hosted by
and I
the
probably
Yashiro
should.
Commission.
Let me check.
Ah, so the Traveler wants to enter the competition too. I'm terribly sorry, but we
I
were
don't
flooded with
know
applicants
where
and all
his
the entry tickets
name
were
is.
already issued last week. But if you want tickets to see the final
Classic
exhibition match, I'll
man.
see what I can do.
Man?
Perhaps I can get you some.
Oh, no. Let us explain. We were able to get our hands
Oh,
on an
Classic
entry
Mandy.
ticket today, but we haven't decided
That's
whether
the
or not
YouTuber
to
now.
participate. We wanted to get some info about it first. From the sound of it, this competition is really popular.
Indeed. Warrior Spirit is a competition with a rich history in Inazuma. Not only is it a good opportunity for martial artists to test their strength, but it is also a form of honor. The almighty Shogun hopes to use this opportunity to spread the elegance of the art of the sword to more people. The upcoming competition has introduced many new formats to appeal to a wide variety of spectators. Traveler, since you already have an entry ticket, you should enter the competition. It is a rare opportunity after all. By the way, given you've only heard about the competition today, you probably don't know yet, but Miss Kamisato just...
Why hesitate when faced with such a great opportunity? If you're not honored to be a part of Warrior Spirit, there's no need for you to hold on to that entry ticket. There are plenty of others who are eager to enter.
What are you saying, Hirotatsu? That's not how we speak to our guests.
I don't mean any insult, Madarame. On the contrary, I would love to see the Traveler in action. Everyone here has heard of you. Even Miss Kamisato thinks highly of you. I always assumed you'd be someone we'd all look up to. But now it seems everything we heard were nothing more than rumors. You lack spirit. And as for your swordsmanship, well, I'm sure it's mediocre at best. Otherwise, you wouldn't hesitate even for a second about joining the competition.
Ow.
Hey, come on, Hirotatsu. The Traveler isn't from a martial family. Besides, spirit and swordsmanship can also be displayed other ways besides competitions.
Can you believe this guy? That makes two groups of people talking down to us on the same day! There's nothing Paimon hates more than people underestimating the Traveler when they don't even know her! Well, maybe feeling hungry is worse, but still! But this Hirotatsu guy doesn't even know you! How can he say that you lack spirit and ability? Oh, that's it! Paimon's mad now! Oh, he deserves an ugly nickname like, oh, not the sharpest samurai!
You can run your mouth all you like, but this isn't something that can be proven with words.
It probably just went
I,
through.
Hirotatsu, am a true warrior, and don't need to go around bragging to make a name for myself. I'll take my leave now.
I apologize about Hirotatsu. He's the type of person that tends to just say whatever comes to his mind.
Sorry, I was like checking something real quick. I honestly was gonna say something, but I totally forgot. Oh, yeah. And, you know, like per usual, at the end of the night, I'm always the last one cleaning shit. And the thing I find hilarious
Does that mean you're entering the
is,
competition?
you know, they're all like, oh, well,
Follow
she's
the
just, you know,
rules.
fucking
Show
around
not
with
the
the soap
sharpest samurai, but
or
you're
whatever.
the
And I'm
real
like,
deal.
I'm cleaning!
The competition starts on Rito in 2 days.
But they never
I
do.
didn't get a chance to tell you just now, but Miss Kamisato
They
left for
never
Rito
do.
today to discuss competition matters with Miss Hiragi Chisato.
Oh, really? In that case, let's go meet Ayaka and Rito. We can ask her for more details about the competition.
Oh. I don't know why my stomach... Oh, yeah, I do. My stomach hurts because that salty thing, and I don't know. I just didn't know what to eat. And I'm so sad. Kind of hoping I can get the first section completely done. But we'll see. My stomach hurts so much. Oh. Man, I have like so much crap to do. And then tomorrow I gotta call GameStop and be like, hey, do you have my game? So I don't gotta walk over 2 hours to get to my game. And then return back to work.
Chisato!
Because there is no bus route to you.
Traveler Paimon.
Well, there is, but I
nice
just
to
don't
see
know
you
how to-
again.
just
Welcome
don't
back
know
to
the routes.
Inazuma.
Nice to see you too,
I'm not
Ayaka. Actually, we've decided to enter the
Well-
Warrior Spirit sword fighting exhibition. We heard you two were making preparations on Rito, so we thought we'd come and check things out.
What a
You're not
coincidence.
asking the wrong
We
route,
just
okay.
finished talking about the Archon's emissary and whether the Traveler would be interested in the exhibition. And now here you are.
The Archon's emissary? What's that?
Oh, you've never heard of it? Didn't you come rushing back to Inazuma because of Miss Ayaka's letter?
Letter? What letter?
Never mind that now. Paimon, you were asking about the Archon's emissary?
Yeah, what's that?
The Archon's emissary has a special responsibility in the Warrior Spirit event. However, it's hard to describe without touching on the origins of this event. Warrior Spirit originated from ancient Inazuman legends. It is said that a long time ago, the martial artist who was crowned champion would be granted the special honor of meeting and engaging in a sword duel with the Almighty Shogun. However, the Almighty Shogun was far more powerful than any human being. In a direct confrontation, the duel would be over in an instant. Therefore, the Almighty Shogun would send one of her familiars as an emissary to the martial artist, who would then provide assistance and protection in the fight against the Shogun. Because the Almighty Shogun decided to convey her skills and the will to protect the citizens of Inazuma through the form of martial arts, the duel was then aptly named Warrior Spirit. Later, the event evolved into a competition that focused on the art of swordsmanship, and the tradition of a duel with the divine has been retained as the final exhibition match of the competition. This final match allows later generations to understand the origin of Warrior Spirit and the meaning of martial arts.
Whoa. Sounds like a pretty important event.
Yes. Nowadays, the Almighty Shogun won't attend the exhibition match in person, but she will still send a special envoy to fight on her behalf to display her divine strength. Of course, the role of the martial artist goes to the winner of the competition, and the Divine Familiar will be fulfilled by a true swordsman, a role also known as the Archon's Emissary. This time, I will be fulfilling the role of the Archon's Emissary.
I would like to say I can hear what's being said, but at the same time I cannot. Because I have the headphones at a very weird angle right now. So it's just underneath the like underneath the earlobe type thing. So it's like resting there, and then like my ear is kind of slightly covered because I'm like doing this weird shenanigans squid thing. So I'm hearing everything kind of like if I was like hearing it from the room
that's what this is
next
all about.
door.
Paimon gets why this competition is
Or,
so
like,
popular now.
and
After all, Ayaka is popular among the citizens of Inazuma.
Paimon's right.
it was
Though the
weird.
Shirazaki Himegimi attends some
just
festival
shifted my
ceremonies from time to time,
head.
it's not
hear it
often that we
fully.
get to see her excellent swordsmanship up
So,
close.
It feels all weird.
The almighty Shogun said that this time, we need to host a competition aimed at the public and recruit a powerful ambassador to promote it. With that in mind, Ayaka was appointed as the Archon's Emissary. Oh, and by the way, this is Onodera from Yae Publishing House. He specializes in organizing events and was sent to assist us. He was the one who suggested that Ayaka be the Archon's Emissary. In addition, he proposed 2 strategies to increase the popularity of the competition, expanding the target audience and increasing word of mouth. His ideas have been most effective.
Wow, those ideas sound pretty professional. But, what do they actually mean?
Well, expanding the target audience means getting more people involved in the competition. Previously, competitors were required to be practitioners of one of Inazuma's schools of swordsmanship. However, this time, the requirements are different. Anyone who has a passion for martial arts can participate, regardless of nationality or status. Some combat regulations have similarly been adjusted. Weapons are no longer limited to one-handed swords. Any close-range weapon that meets the length and weight requirements can be used. As for increasing word of mouth, in my personal experience, the most effective method is to hold a vote. That's right. In the past, it was the almighty Shogun who decided what the Archon's Emissary would wear in the exhibition match. But this time, with support from the almighty Shogun, we'll be giving that choice to the audience. People can vote on one of the 4 seasonal styles, such as cherry blossoms or autumn leaves. Miss Kamisato will wear whichever outfit receives the most votes.
Although voting won't begin until the day of the competition, my retainers have already been speculating on which theme will win.
These plans are only possible because Miss Kamisato agreed to be the Archon's Emissary. I know this must be a lot of pressure for you, Miss Kamisato.
No, not at all.
Last
It's an honor for me to have an opportunity to promote the sword arts. If anything, it's your dedication to the event that everyone will appreciate.
You flatter me, Miss Kamisato. Now then, I must get back to preparing some final details regarding the vote. So please, excuse me.
Traveler Paimon, now that you're here, Miss Chisato and I can show you around the competition venue.
That'd be great! Let's go!
Okay, and with that, we'll end this episode here because I need to end it. Okay, so also once this section starts, yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. But like, there's like 5 parts to this, where it just basically you're fighting a thing. And this part has 3 sections, which isn't going to be that hard to get through.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Oh wait, okay, okay. I think it was further. Anyway. we're gonna end this episode here. So for now, Tiniestofchibis is signing out.